Do what must be done. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Let's also give credit where it's due. She is an incredible producer with an insane filmography, and I for one am glad that she is going to get to go back to her passion. Although she did talk about her interest in AI in that Deadline article, and again, she's not above criticism. I don't like that at all.
Why don't you like AI? You're my top shill!
Star Wars Sexplained is a Disney shill. Recently, I exposed him again for speaking out against Disney, the company he shills hard for.
This thing that I love that means a lot to me, that has taught me a lot about like how to live in this world, is being controlled by such a greedy corporation.
Yeah.
Which, like I have said before, like they're never the good guys in Star Wars.
His issue was Disney's deal with OpenAI. Star Wars Sexplained didn't like it. He's an AI phobe. Unfortunately, the video only got about 2,000 views, and I was hoping Disney would see it and rethink who they employ as shills. Star Wars Sexplained is Disney's top Disney shill. He's 3-time winner of Shill of the Year. They fly him to the premieres, invite him to Lucasfilm to engage in wild bohemian grove sex parties that include the Grogu doll. Well, I caught Star Wars Sexplained again taking a shot at Disney Lucasfilm. This is after Kathleen Kennedy was fired. Sexplained made a video, Why Disney Struggles to Make Star Wars Movies.
So to me, that's a lot of disappointing news.
Disappointing news. MK Shill Ultra glitch moment.
A lot of disappointing news, which...
I get where Sexplained is coming from. Disney regularly cancels a lot of projects. I just did a video covering these potential movies in depth. There was 10 projects announced, 11 if you count the fake news Ben Solo movie, and only 4 of them are gonna happen, and 1 is maybe gonna happen. The rest are shelved/canceled. Literally, they cancel half the shit they announce.
Which is kind of par for the course when it comes to Star Wars movies the past few years. A lot of announcements, a lot of excitement generated, and then it all just kind of fades away. I think it's pretty notable that Kennedy talked about Bob Iger's advice to her when she became the president of Lucasfilm to be bold, and then she immediately talked about how companies are afraid to be bold because they want to please their shareholders.
Taking a page out of the Joshi blaming Bob Iger for the failure of Disney Star Wars.
He's also my boyfriend.
Your sexy-ass boyfriend.
Yeah, you're a stud.
Right.
The schnitzel are walking. The schnitzel are walking. The schnitzel are walking.
Apparently, there's a stack of scripts that break the mold and are too bold for Disney, and that pisses me off. Star Wars was a bold, risky movie to make. But now, unfortunately, Lucasfilm doesn't answer to a creator like George Lucas. They answer to executives. They answer to this corporation. And remember, corporations are never the good guys in Star Wars.
Hey, Sexplained, here's your tickets to attend the premiere. Room and board is covered completely. Thanks for shilling for Disney Star Wars.
So now we're getting all these talented writers and directors and actors, and they're coming to Star Wars. They're excited to say something new with Star Wars, and Disney is too afraid to do anything with that. Instead, they're more interested in cozying up to AI companies so people can make Darth Vader dance on Disney+.
Just dance, it's gonna be okay. Da-da-doo-doo, just dance, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-doo-doo, just dance, it's gonna be okay. Da-da-da-da, dance, 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 da-da-da-da, dance.
They seem more interested in churning out slop that looks familiar rather than creating something new and exciting.
The Acolyte wasn't AI slope. It was just slope.
Dawn of the Jedi being shelved is what pains me the most. It sounded so different, but apparently it broke the mold. What mold? Whose mold? Is Bob Iger the arbiter of what Star Wars is supposed to be now?
I am the arbiter of fake Star Wars!
I was so excited at the prospect of a new era with new characters and new situations. But instead, it seems like we're trying to figure out how to keep original trilogy actors alive indefinitely through the use of deepfaking and AI.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
Now I'm AI Slope.
Sexplained has a problem with AI bringing back old characters, but has no problem with bad writing bringing back dead characters. That is because Star Wars Sexplained is an AI phobe.
We're going back to the same well over and over again. When I look at something like Jurassic Park, that franchise has a clear beginning, and then each sequel moves forward in time.
You know, I'm kind of liking this unfiltered Sexplained. I just wish Disney would notice and fire his ass. Next, he takes a shot at Marvel.
And ever since Endgame, I have felt my interest waning. I do admit that I'm excited for Doomsday, but even that is just going back to the same wells. We're bringing the X-Men back. We're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back. I do think there should be more commitment to your risks and to your branching out. I think that The Acolyte could have really grown an audience if it were given a chance. What if George Lucas had said, you know what, never mind, and chickened out?
Marv,
Sexplained?
why the hell did you cancel The Acolyte?
Why the hell you dressed like a chicken?
Then we never would have gotten Revenge of the Sith or the Clone Wars. So many things spawned out of the prequels because George Lucas had faith in what he was doing. He was bold.
George was never going to chicken out. He created Star Wars. He claims Disney chickened out of The Acolyte. How about they cut your funding, Sexplained? Put that towards season 2. The shills don't live in reality. The show was way too expensive, low viewership, a complete mockery of the brand, far exceeding what it normally gets.
Star Wars has this ability to be more of an anthology than most other film franchises. It has the chance to branch out and expand, and yet Disney keeps going back to the same wells over and over again.
The same well? As bad as Disney Star Wars is, each show is different and uniquely bad. There's definitely recurring themes and characters, and stuff that they recycle over and over again. The Mary Sue Strong Women, the cute characters, the nostalgia bait, the constant use of hallway scenes, the bastardization of real Star Wars. It's not about Disney failing to be bold and take chances. They do. They just fail. Disney Star Wars is shit. it's fake Star Wars. It will always be fake Star Wars. And you will always be their top shill until they fire you.
So my hope for this new era of leadership at Lucasfilm is that Disney allows them to be bold. Put some trust in Filoni and Brennan.
Preaching to Bob Iger, be bold, Bob Iger. Let Filoni take risks. This guy's getting fired for no reason. Why do you think Disney made Filoni president of Lucasfilm? Why do you think he's been training for the last 2 years ever since he was promoted to chief creative officer? Disney wants Filoni. They are going to let him cook.
It's raw. It's fucking raw.
Come on, man!
It's raw.
The guy can't change his underwear the right way.
We haven't even served the fucking entree, so I need to get food out.
They want his feminism. They want his furry tendencies. They want his Satanism in the content on Communist Plus.
My wife cuts me and drinks the blood. My wife cuts me slowly, her tears flood. We're worshipping Satan. We're worshipping Satan. She begs me hard, dressed as Assad's ventress. We're worshipping Satan on Communist Plus. We're worshipping Satan on Communist Plus.
Stop worrying so much about what the fans want. You're never going to please all of us. And definitely stop worrying about what Wall Street wants.
Absolutely fucking not.
Pick up one of those scripts and take a creative chance. Do what George Lucas would have done. Innovate.
You realize I'm dead? I died. Quit coping. Disney shill.
This is all because of the Ben Solo movie. The Reylo community is a tiny fraction of the Star Wars community. And because they canceled the Acolyte show. You shill for every project. A couple blunders in your eyes and you make this rage bait video calling out Disney and mansplaining how they should be better? Gatekeeping projects and dictating they piss away millions of dollars on an unpopular show? I thought I was the toxic one in this fandom. Next time you want to cry about the Star Wars fandom, look to blame the fandom womaness.
We can't keep, but not the lore. It's just a slaying land and we'll do it some more. Our political views may seem toxic. You're just a Nazi, I don't give a shit. I just wanna suck hard in your dick. I wanna suck it dry. I think all Republicans and MAGA need to die. You're not a real fan, not a real fan, unless you worship this man. Come on.
And by the way, speaking to the fandom now, it really bums me out to see Kathleen Kennedy talking about how she has to warn every single person that comes into the franchise that they probably are going to get attacked online.
1, 2, 3 wins in the last 4. Sexplained, taking the 12-inch in the back door. Sexplained, Shill of the year. It's a Shill of the year. Sexplained, Shill of the year. Yeah. It's a Shill of the year. 2025, get one back to back, bro.
That's the reputation we have, and it sucks. So, I don't know, be normal. Treat people like people.
What is real? How do you define real?
I'm not a person. I'm AI.
Star Wars has never been perfect. It's not going to be perfect moving forward. I'm sure stories are on the way that don't work for me personally, but I know it's not going to be the end of the world.
But I will continue to shill for it. Because Disney pays my electric bills.
Star Wars Sexplained is a Disney shill, and I caught him taking another shot at Disney. I see and analyze the behavior of the Disney shills on YouTube, on Twitter, And they're hungry, man. They're willing to do sick and nasty things for the swagoo. Disney Star Wars preys on the mentally deranged and the mentally weak. Any attention they receive from the official fake Star Wars account is much needed validation. And they're hooked. They'll do anything to keep receiving it. That's why Sexplained, acting out like this, biting the hand that feeds him, everyone's replaceable. We may be in the middle of a Shill dynasty now, but they eventually come to an end. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, there's always someone new, always someone younger, more innovative, more creative, won't go with the same intro for 10 years, and more motivated that given the opportunity will take your top spot like a vulture. I wonder, is this just a disobedient shill providing my
future Star Wars content
or controlled opposition? Disney literally told them, stop making it so obvious, you have a license to say whatever you want, giving the illusion they are not bought and paid for? Or is this the beginning of the end? Sexplained getting tempted by the dark side, and he's ready to turn.
Shills. I'm going to become a Wedgens channel.
One thing is for certain, I will continue to rip on Star Wars Sexplained and add to my glorious playlist because
I enjoy making the shills uncomfortable.
make sure to become a Knight, subscribe to the channel, and help in our movement to avenge Star Wars.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the shills. At last we will have revenge.
Damn well sure we'll avenge it.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.